Hey everyone, Joey, CEO of Nook. I want to share why Nook is only on iOS and explain more about our approach to security and why we've really focused on making Nook the safest way to invest and save, and why the answer is iOS. The gist of it is that every day there are hackers trying to access your funds, and some of these people can seem genuine, but they are very seriously trying to steal your money. A way that we've been able to secure your funds on Nook is by designing only for iOS. So that reduces a lot of the attack vectors that traditional scammers will go through to try and access your funds. I'm going to walk you through how they do that, what to look out for, and why your funds are safe through Nook. Before we jump in, a main thing to revisit is why did we build Nook? Nook is a great way to access powerful earning methods across what we call DeFi. These are protocols that traders and professionals within crypto use to trade and build their wealth. A lot of people don't have access to it right now. It's really cumbersome, not super trustworthy, hard to understand. We think it's like Robinhood before stocks, and we want to be the Robinhood or the Cash App or the Coinbase of DeFi lending. So there's two main ways in which hackers get your money. So one is they're pretending to be someone else. That's kind of apparent with scams in terms of people pretending to be Elon Musk or Jack Dorsey or Vitalik, etc. And now with AI videos, that's only becoming more and more common. So think about where you are in terms of these platforms. If you're on X, Telegram, Discord, etc., just know that people can impersonate you, and you should never be handling any sensitive information there. If you're transacting with a bot or if you're transacting with customer support, just know that we do not use Telegram and those channels to transact for serious information, and you really shouldn't transact over those channels either. The second part is for apps that are web-based, they can be cloned. So they can be cloned in terms of you can go to a website that looks exactly like Uniswap or exactly like AAVE, etc., but their URL is different and they're accessing your funds and they're pretending to be something else. So that can get very dangerous very quickly, but it all looks like it's intended to. Coinbase is constantly being impersonated, either through professionals that work at Coinbase or corporate impersonations. They're always asking for sensitive information in the end, and so just don't transact any sensitive information over these channels. The second example would be around websites, would be the Uniswap hacks that are just kind of constantly evolving. But this looks like a Uniswap site. I'm a product person, I'm a designer, so I couldn't even tell you the difference between this site and the real Uniswap. But if you look closely at the URL, it's not real, right? They've changed a few things. It's v2.exchange/app.uniswap. That is not right. And so you have to look closely at these URLs, make sure it's the right URLs, etc. And it can get pretty scary quite fast, and you have to be paranoid when dealing with these web apps. They're even able to get this into Google, sponsor it with a Google ad, and bring this to the forefront of anyone typing in for Uniswap or Unichain. Even Compound's website was hacked. What the hackers were able to do with that super valuable hack is just redirect to a different site to get you to log into a fake Compound website that they built to access your funds. So it's a lot of risk out there in the crypto world with all these websites and Telegram chats and bots, etc. But just know that the only channel in which you transact with Nook is through iOS. And that is what we think is the safest channel. I know it's not available to everyone. I know our updates are sometimes slow and the app is hundreds of megabytes to download, but we think that's the safest way to build. We're exploring other options like Android down the road, but with iOS, the biggest thing that you get is we can't be impersonated. There's only one Nook on the App Store, and websites that impersonate us, we would never transact through a website. So iOS is the safest. The second is verified protocols. So we do not expose you or have you invest and save with protocols that are not verified. We verify all of our protocols through exponential.fi, and everything is vetted by us and the team. So we're not sending you to a new protocol that was just started last week or started this morning. That could be very scammy. We need protocols with a proven track record, and you're not going to be exposed to fake protocols and fake websites through the Nook app. Just know that Nook is the safest way to save. If you're just getting started with DeFi, or if you've been in the space for a while like I have, I think it's a great way to just know that your funds are safe. And you can find us in the App Store. Again, there's only one Nook savings app, and there's no impersonators, so you're not going to stumble across a different app that promises the same things and looks the same. It's just us, and we're the highest savings app in the App Store. So chat soon and stay tuned.